am Miss Maria Marisol Ivillar, your science teacher. So today, we will be having a new lesson. Extremely excited for this lesson. So what are you waiting for? Come on, let's go. Let's discover something new together. Good day to all of you. So congratulations, you are in the week 4 of the 4th quarter in science. So let's proceed to our new lesson for today. So before that, I'm going to show you a picture. So look at this picture. So, what can you notice in this picture? What do you call that? Sunny, cloudy, snowy, rainy, windy, icy, tag-araw, makulimlim, tag-snow, tag-yellow, tag-ulan, tag-hangin, at tag-yellow ulit, icy. So, ano tingin nyo ang tawag dyan? Alam ko, alam niyo yan. Okay. That is called as, so it is called as weather. So weather, sa Pilipinas, we have only the 4 weather na ipinakita ko kanina. That is sunny, rainy, cloudy, and windy. Pero ang snowy and icy, hindi po nararanasan ng bansa natin yon. Sa ibang bansa lamang po ang may ganoong klima or weather in English. So what is weather? Weather is the state of the atmosphere at the place and time as regards heat, dryness, sunshine, wind, rain, etc. So, ito yung mga nararanasan natin sa pang-araw-araw natin. Di ba? Katulad ng nakaraan. Diba, ang ating weather is sunny day or sunny. Pero ngayon, ng mga kailan-kailan lang pumasok ang June, we have the cloudy day or the rainy day. So, we're going to discuss about the weather. What are the components of the weather? So, we're going to discuss about the different components or elements of weather. Bakit po ba nagkakaroon ng weather? Yun, ano po ba yung mga nilalaman ng weather, ma'am? So, let's see. For the first one, it is called as air temperature. Ibig sabihin, when we say temperature, it is the hotness or coldness of the air. Kaya tinawag siyang air temperature. Ma'am, may coldness and hotness din po pala ang weather? Sabi, yes, of course, meron po siyang temperature. So, it refers to the degree of hotness or coldness of the air. Diba, may nakakaranas sa atin na minsan kapag nagbubukas ng electric fan, mainit ang singaw. So, ganun po iyon. Okay? So, for the second one, for the second components of the weather is the air pressure. So, it is the force exerted onto a surface by the weight of the air. So, ito naman po yung pressure na dala-dala ng air kung gaano ba siya kalahas or kahina. Yes. Ikatlo, or the third component of the weather is the wind. It is a moving air. Two major aspects about the wind are wind speed and direction. So, the wind, ito ay tumutukoy kung gaano kabilis ang wind and what is the direction of the wind. So, kapag wala itong tatlo na to, hindi natin malalaman kung anong weather natin for today or sa susunod na mga araw. So, for the fourth one is called as humidity. What is humidity? A quantity representing the amount of wetness of the water vapor in the air. So, gaano pa karami yung water vapor, yung na-collecta natin kapag sinabing humidity or na-collect ng clouds. Diba kapag sinabing water vapor, that is from the ocean into the clouds, diba? From the sunlight, punta siya sa ocean, then kapag mainit na, kukulo siya katulad ng tubig na pinainitan. Then, it will form as a cloud. So, that is the humidity. For the fifth one, that is clouds. It is a visible of condensed water vapor floating in the atmosphere, typically high above the ground. So, alam niyo naman kung ano po ang clouds, no need to explain. For the sixth one is the precipitation. It is water released from clouds in the form of rain, freezing rain, sleet, snow, or hail. So, ito naman po, ito po yung tinatawag nating ulan, yung precipitation. Kapag si clouds ay bigat na sa kanyang dinadala, doon na po lalabas si precipitation. And the example of precipitation is the rain. Okay? So, what are the usage of simple weather instruments? So, ito po ang ginagamit natin sa panukat kung gaano kalakas or gaano kahina or kung anong weather natin for today. Ito po yung mga instrument na ginagamit or pwede nating gamitin. So, the first one, it is called as anemometer. What is anemometer? So, ayan po yung anemometer, katulad ng nasa picture. So, it is an instrument used to measure the wind speed. There are 4 cups mounted on arms attached to a rotating shaft. The reference cup makes a complete revolution around the axis in a minute. So, the anemometer measures the wind speed, kung gaano kabilis yung hangin na dumaraan sa paligid. Okay? Second is the thermometer. So, kapag tayo ay may sakit, di ba ginagamitan din tayo ng thermometer. Kung mainit ba tayo or malamig ba tayo, ganon. Para malaman natin kung may sakit tayo. So, sa weather, ginagamitan din ng thermometer. Pero ibang thermometer ito ha. So, thermometer, it is an instrument used to measure the temperature. When we say temperature, hotness or coldness. Common thermometers consist of a glass rod with a very thin tube in it. The tube contains a liquid that is supplied from a bulb at the base of the thermometer. So, ang thermometer po ay nagko-consist ng glass rod. So, ito po yan yung nandito. Okay? Ayan po. So, it contains a liquid. Ito po yung liquid yung nasa loob, yung red, tsaka yung blue. So, sa thermometer, we have the degree Fahrenheit and degree Celsius. Pero, ang ginagamit natin for today is degree Celsius. Kapag mas mataas, ibig sabihin nun mas mainit ang weather natin. Kapag mas mababa, ibig sabihin po nun ay malamig po ang weather natin. So, that is the use of the thermometer. The next one is called as hygrometer. It is an instrument used to measure the amount of water vapor in the air. It uses a pair of thermometers standing side by side. So, katulad ng sinabi dito, ang hygrometer ay isang instrumento na nagme-measure kung gaano nakadami yung water vapor na nasa hangin. So, siya po yung nagme-measure po nun. So, ang components po ng weather is the water vapor or the humidity. So, ayun po ang isinusukat or sinusukat ng hygrometer. So, sabi po dito din, kapag nagsusukat ng water vapor, kasama po niya ang thermometers na nakatayo sa kanyang parehas sa gilid. Okay? So, that is hygrometer. Para lang siyang compass. Okay? So, the next one is the wind vane. It is an instrument used to show the direction of the wind. So, the four letters E, W, N, S represent the four directions: east, west, north, and south. So, ayan po ang wind vane. Ang wind vane naman, ang instrument na nagpapakita kung saan patungo ang wind or ang air, the east, west, north, or south. So, the next one is called as the barometer. So, the barometer is an instrument used to measure atmospheric pressure, high and low pressure if it's rising and the pressure is high. Chances are it be a fine day. If the pressure is falling, it is more likely to be wet, windy, and dull. So, this is the barometer. It's measure the pressure of the wind or the air. Kapag mas malaki po siya or mas mataas ang kanyang pinapakita na measure, it is shown as a high or a fine day. Kapag mas mababa po ang pressure, that is show as a wet, windy, or dull day. So, ayan po, may makikita po ka naman po dyan na rain, change, or fair lang siya. So, ayun po ang use ng barometer. Then, the last one is rain as rain gauge. It is an instrument used to measure the amount of rain. The gauge is placed at least 2 to 5 feet off the ground on the top side of a pole, with the top of the cylinder several inches above the top of the pole to prevent splash back. So, ayan po ang rain gauge. So, ito namang rain gauge ay instrument na mini-measure yung kung gaano kadami yung ulan. Okay? So, ganyan po ang rain gauge. Ganyan po ang itsura. Okay? So, let's analyze. So, direction, identify the following weather instrument. Match column A with column B, write only the letter in the answer sheet. So, for the column A, we have here the barometer, wind vane, rain gauge, hygrometer, and thermometer. So, you just write the number ha. Nakalimutan ko pa yung number. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, you're just going to pick what is the use of barometer in the column B, wind vane in the column B, rain gauge, hygrometer, and thermometer. Okay? You're just going to pause it kung sa tingin nyo ay mabilis yung pagkabasa ko, or you're just going to pause it para mabasa nyo ng maigi. Okay? So, for our let's try or evaluation, direction, read the following statement carefully and encircle the letter of the best answer. For number 1, what type of weather instrument shown in the picture? What do you call this one? A. Anemometer, B. Barometer, C. Thermometer, D. Wind vane. Number 2. Which of the following is not a weather instrument? A. Anemometer, B. Barometer, C. Wind speed, D. Wind vane. Number 3. What type of instrument that measure the wind speed? A. Anemometer, B. Barometer, C. Thermometer, D. Wind vane. Number 4. Which instrument is used to measure the amount of water vapor in the air? A. What is that? A. Hygrometer, B. Wind vane, C. Thermometer, D. Rain gauge. Okay. And number 5, which of the following instruments that measures air temperature? A. Anemometer, B. Barometer, C. Thermometer, D. Wind vane. Number 6, Myrna recorded that the wind speed at 10 o'clock in the morning was calm. How did she know that the wind speed is calm? A. Myrna used the anemometer to detect the wind speed. B. Myrna used the wind vane to detect the wind speed. C. Myrna used the barometer to detect the wind speed. D. Myrna used the rain gauge to detect the wind speed. Okay, if you think that I'm too fast, please pause the video, okay? For number 7, Carlo enjoyed playing a kite on Saturday. How did he know that the direction of the wind is coming from the east? A. He used the wind vane to detect the direction of the wind is coming from the east. B. He used the barometer to detect the direction of the wind is coming from the east. C. He used the thermometer to detect the direction of the wind is coming from the east. D. He used the anemometer to detect the direction of the wind is coming from the east. Number 8. Rodrigo measured that the amount of the air was 0.10 inches per hour yesterday. What weather instrument did he use to measure the amount of the rain? A. Anemometer, B. Rain gauge, C. Thermometer, D. Wind vane. Number 9. Jenny recorded that the air temperature at 3 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday was 32 degrees Celsius. What weather instrument did she use to measure the air temperature? A. She used the wind vane to measure the air temperature. B. She used the thermometer to measure the air temperature. C. She used the rain gauge to measure the air temperature. D. She used the hygrometer to measure the air temperature. So, for number 10, how will you measure the air pressure using a barometer? If it's rising, the pressure is low. If it's falling, the pressure is high. If it's rising, the pressure is low and high. D. If it's rising, the pressure is high and low. So for Let's Create, you're just going to draw at least 3 weather instruments and indicate their uses. Use short bond paper or intermediate paper. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you and comment down below what you have learned today. Bye! Okay, that's all for today. I hope you learned a lot. I hope to see you tomorrow for our new video lesson. So that's all again. I am Miss Maria Marisol Ibillar, your science teacher. Keep safe and God bless. Bye!